Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's marriage reportedly struck a hurdle in 2018 over his infamous soundbite that 4 centuries of slavery sounds like. The 40-year-old reality star filed for divorce from the 43-year-old rapper this Friday after a month of rumors that the marriage was about, and now an Us Weekly source has claimed, the turning point in Kim and Kanye's marriage was when he said that slavery was. The insider alleged, they went through a really rough patch in the aftermath of that. Kim was completely mortified by Kanye's ridiculous and outrageous comments. It took a lot for them to move past it, but they were able to eventually. However, the relationship is said to have become irreparable because of Kanye's campaign rally on July 19 last year during his failed presidential run. But when Kanye told the world that he and Kim had discussed aborting North, it was the breaking point in their marriage. The Us Weekly insider. There was no turning back for Kim after that. She was able to brush off things that he said for shock value in the past, but she was in over her head as soon as he brought their children. The source continued that Kim thought it was utterly unacceptable and freaked out over the thought of North one day. From there, they were never able to get back to the place they were once in. Back when he was for Donald Trump, Kanye gave an interview to TMZ in May 2018 that set off a firestorm over his comments on slavery. He defended his support for the then US president by arguing that people say, "Feel free," but they don't really want us to feel free, and I felt a freedom in first of all just doing something that everybody tells you. Later in the interview he said, "When you hear about slavery for 400 years, that sound like like you was there for 400 years and it's all a real, you know, like, it's like we're mentally." The month after the interview he released an apology song to Kim called Wouldn't Lead, in which he revealed how livid she was at his My wife calling, screaming, saying, "We about to lose it all. Had to calm her down cause she couldn't. Told her she could leave me now, but she wouldn't leave." He rapped in the single, which was then featured on his. Kim told Entertainment Tonight the song meant a lot to me instead of the slavery controversy. "Did I cry about it? Did I fight about it? Yeah." Kanye then apologized publicly for the remark that August on 107.5 WGCI radio in his native Chicago, saying that "I'm sorry for hurting. I'm sorry for the 1-2 effect of the MAGA hat into the slave." After telling the abortion story last July at his rally, Kanye launched into a days-long string of Twitter rants denouncing his wife and his mother-in-law. He claimed Kim and Chris tried to have him committed and accused his wife of having an inappropriate relationship with the rapper Meek Mill. Kanye, who referred to his mother-in-law as Kris Jong-un in one of his outbursts, also posted and deleted a tweet claiming he was trying to divorce his. Kim made a statement saying the family was powerless to intervene in Kanye's bipolar disorder issue since he is in it. Recently an insider said that Kanye is having an especially tough time with Kim's decision to solidify their divorce. He has reportedly been incredibly distant and unresponsive amid the end of his marriage with the keeping up with the Kardashians. The source told Us Weekly that although he knew it was coming, the reality of the situation has been weighing heavy on him as Kim has always been trying to keep himself busy. The runaway singer has been trying to throw himself into work the past few weeks, as it is. Kim was always Kanye's dream girl, even before they got together, so the thought of her not being his wife anymore is a lot to take in, and ultimately he is not sure whether it's the best decision for their family or not. Though they only officially became a couple in 2012, Kanye had been outspoken of his admiration for the reality. The rapper said in a 2013 Hot 97 radio interview, "I loved her from the first day I saw her." He continued, "Our love story's a love story for the ages. I felt like when we first got together, it was like a Romeo and Juliet kind of thing, where it's like, she's a reality star and in an interview with Kris Jenner in 2013, during the time she had a talk show, he told his soon-to-be mother-in-law, "There's times when I wasn't with Kim, I wanted to be with her so bad I thought about taking up sports." Kanye was referring to all of Kim's past boyfriends being athletes including Reggie Bush and Chris Humphries, who she divorced before moving on with Kanye. The pair began dating and she got pregnant with North. 4 months after she was born he pulled out all the stops for an epic proposal, slipping a 13-carat diamond ring on her finger. They continued to get married in 2014 and started their life officially as Kim Ye, coming as close to royalty as America could get. 4 years after marrying things began to go downhill, however. Though it was only reported within the past few months that the two had been living separate lives on account of a downright toxic environment at home, reportedly Kim had been past the point of no return for nearly 3 years. Kanye West's quotes about his relationship with Kim over the years in an interview with Hot 97 in 2013: "I loved her from the first day I saw her, which I said. I remember seeing pictures of her in Paris Hilton in Australia, and I came and I was like, man, have you ever seen Kim Kardashian? What's up with Kim Kardashian?" In the same interview he also said, "Okay, ladies and gentlemen, all barbershops, fashion designers, architects, corner stores, Wall Street, all over them, they're all acting like this ain't the most beautiful woman of all time. In Tucking, like, arguably of human existence, the top 10 of human on mother-in-law Kris Jenner's chat show in 2013. There's times when I wasn't with Kim. I wanted to be with her so bad I thought about taking up. I was in love with her before I was ever able to talk with her. In a 2014 Vogue interview, Kim is like a fantasy. She's like a dream girl, and I think a dream girl should live in a dream world. To W Magazine in 2013. Nobody can tell my girl. She just needed to be given some platform of information to work from. One beautiful thing is that as she discovers it, the world is. To Ryan Seacrest in 2013. There's no way Kim Kardashian shouldn't be on the cover of Vogue. She's like the most intriguing woman right now. She's got Barbara Walters calling her like every day, and collectively we're the most influential with clothing. No one is looking at what President Barack Obama is wearing. Michelle Obama cannot Instagram a pic like what like girl Instagram the other day. Our love story is like a love story for all ages. When we first got together it was like a Romeo and Juliet kind of thing, where it's like she's a reality star and I'm a rap advertisement. A source told Us Weekly, the turning point in the marriage was when he said back in 2018 that slavery was a choice. The statement caused a nearly insurmountable rough patch, despite the outburst being tied to his fraud mental state and bipolar disorder, as Kim was left mortified over his comment. Though they were able to rebuild past it, his proneness to outrageous outbursts continued to cause tension in the marriage, and it came to a head over the summer when he made comments about Kim and their firstborn daughter North. I almost killed my daughter. So even if my wife were to divorce me after this speech, she brought North into the world, even when I didn't want to, he said in a speech while bidding for president as part of the. Afterwards he took to Twitter in a now infamous outburst where he proclaimed that Kim tried to lock him up with a doctor, before insinuating she had been unfaithful. He continued, I've been trying to get divorced since Kim met with Meek at the Waldorf for that was her breaking point in the marriage, according to a source. She was able to brush off things that he said for shock value in the past, but she was in over her head as soon as he brought their children. From there, they were never able to get back to the place they were once in. In July she met with her divorce attorney Laura Wasser by the fall they were not in contact, and despite a last grandiose gesture of gifting Maybach during Christmas, plans were basic. By 2021 she had begun to slip off her wedding ring and was focusing on the. It was then reported that divorce was imminent for the pair, and were living apart. Shortly thereafter he was seen moving belongings out of their shared house. Now with divorce papers served, though no date of separation was listed, she is seeking joint legal and physical custody of their 4 kids, and they are in the process of splitting up all their assets fairly, having both signed prenups. A source told People that she had put it off filing for as long as possible. Filing for divorce is something she has been thinking about for. She has also been dreading it. She really has done everything to avoid filing. The Insider. It was noted, Kim is doing okay. She is sad, but ready to move on, adding they are just not on the same page. And Kim is okay with